The Commission on Administrative Justice has given the Director of Pensions 60 days to settle all 144 pending claims or face potential action to declare him unfit for public office. The Ombudsman Office, which conducted an impromptu visit to Bima House to assess the service delivery, revealed that the pension department has one of the highest complaint rates, led by CAG Chairperson Charles Adulo. The team identified the institution as a major source of frustration for retired civil servants, particularly retired teachers and Kenya railway staff, or have been adversely affected by the delays.
Director Pensions Department to process and pay all pending 144 claims within a period of 60 days, failure to which the Commission shall give the office holder a notice to show cause why he should not be declared unfit to hold the public office.
Mugambi, a retired civil servant, expressed the frustration of chasing his rightful dues, a sentiment shared by many others. Moses Amoko, a retired teacher, has been traveling between Kisumu and Nairobi for the past 20 years to pursue his late wife Jonah Ching's gratuity.
They would sit on these forms until they expire. And when I follow up, they tell me the forms, the application you have made have expired. Make a fresh application. To cut the long story short, now the third one is the one that has gone through. And that one went through last August.
At the pension there, I cannot lie. It is very frustrating when you go there. Those guys, they behave like they don't want to serve you. I don't know. They don't want to serve you. It's like they're doing you a favor.
The former Prime Minister Raila Odinga faces an uphill task ahead of the Saturday vote for the African Union Commission chairmanship seat, even as the SADC Secretariat urges his 16 member states to back Madagascar's candidate Richard Randriamandrato. Odinga needs 32 votes from the African Union member states if 16 nations heed to the SADC Secretariat call, with imminent uncertainties among other states. There is a call deny Odinga's his wish of forcing a runoff. Foreign Affairs Piers Singoi has, however, maintained that they are confident of Odinga's win as the clock ticks to the ballot day. Speaking to the press when attending the 46th Interministerial Executive Summit in Addis Ababa, Foreign Affairs CS Musalia Mudavadi said it is all systems go for Odinga, adding that the task force assigned to run Odinga's AU campaign has called its cutting down confidently.
Pearl Newsbeat.
After 6 months without a deputy governor, the Lamu County Assembly has finally approved Mbarak Bahjaj for the position. Mbarak's nomination follows the death of former Deputy Governor Raphael Munyuandungu on September 6th last year, which left the seat vacant. Governor Issa Timami had faced resistance from MCAs over his initial nominee James Gishu, whose appointment was rejected twice due to ethnic considerations. Confirming the nomination, Lamu County Assembly Speaker Ali Mbarak said that all the legal procedures had been followed. Mbarak, who currently serves as a County Executive Committee member for Health, Sanitation and Environment, is accredited with significant healthcare improvements in Lamu. The approval comes amid concerns from constitutional experts about the prolonged vacancy, with some warning of a potential legal crisis for Lamu County if the position remained unfilled.
Pearl Newsbeat.
Kenya is facing a looming condom shortage following a freeze of funding for US aid programs, which had been instrumental in the country's free condom distribution program. Counties with a high HIV prevalence are reporting that their stocks could last only 6 months if managed efficiently. The effects of the freeze are already evident, with this year's International Condom Day lacking the usual distribution efforts. Stakeholders are now advocating for a total market approach, where middle and upper income Kenyans purchase condoms at subsidized rates to relieve a pressure on the free distribution system.
It has been a challenge for us since the government introduced heavy taxation to the condoms. We shall still appeal to our partners who have been supplying us with the condoms so that the intermittent supply can be reduced.
We advocate that as you do your budgeting, you look at condom as a self-tool kit, something that you just need, and therefore you budget for it as you budget for the other things.
Kenya has an annual demand of 400 million condoms, with the government typically distributing 200 million. The free condom program, launched in 2001, has played a crucial role in controlling HIV infections, and there are growing calls for urgent action to address the shortage.
Pearl Newsbeat.
And across borders, Liberian President Joseph Boakai has suspended more than 450 top government officials, including ministers and special envoys, for failing to declare their access to the anti-corruption agency. The suspended officials, which include the ministers for education and health, will be off work without a pay for a month or until they submit the required declarations. Boakai emphasized that the failure to declare their assets violated the Code of Conduct for state officials and undermined efforts to combat corruption and ensure accountability. The law mandates that all public officers declare their wealth before assuming office and when leaving government or positions. The Liberia Anti-Corruption Commission has published the list of the affected officials in line with the legal requirements.
Pearl Radio, the home of fresh and classic hits.